Hey guys, and welcome back to Black Ops 4. So, we are here on Alpha Omega, and this map, I remember liking a lot whenever I was back on Xbox. It's not a good Easter egg going back to it, which is one thing that pisses me off because this Easter egg I used to do a lot with my friend, and we actually did it in 45 minutes one time. So, for solos, I prefer to start on round 4, or at least go to power on round 4, then afterwards immediately go into the bunker to start the generator step, just so everything can, be kind of useful afterwards. And so right now, just going to pick up that key, and then I'm going to grab the 3 codes, obviously, to activate Rushmore, or actually to activate the Atom robot. But right here, you can see me slightly panicking. I don't know why, but as I was doing this, I was also clearing out the ventilation systems. So a few of the zombies are actually like infected as if they already weren't. And so right here, I take my first down on round 4, which already pissed me off. Here's me grabbing the second code. And then right here is me clearing up the last vent for Pack-a-Punch to be open. And then obviously grabbing the last code. Then also pretty much building up the shield up in the greenhouse. And then teleporters down below at the APD. Just so I can obviously use both of those throughout the entire game. And then obviously activating Rushmore to put in the Atom codes. In which obviously the code is always going to start with 7626. So, again, fairly basic. This Easter egg also pretty much tells you how to do things, which is weird. Never had that in an Easter egg before, I believe. Then right here, I'm actually going to be getting our clock step done. And right here, I end up getting 0645, which is actually going to be the 5th one. Each one is set, and you can see right there at the front of every house, it actually has a mailbox that tells you which house is what. So if you're ever struggling on that, that's the easiest way that you can do it. And obviously I go around fixing every single house, and then the last house I just melee it just so it's easier because it automatically will ring through, giving you the last bit of that information. And luckily, if I was speedrunning it, this would have been the best house to get with, because it is right above Rushmore where you actually need to input the code of the time that you get. And so obviously surviving, and as you can see, I get the time of 1:15, which is funny enough because you get an element 115. So obviously enter that into Rushmore because he needs it for some strange ass reason.
Oh, shit.
And then the red Nova Crawler, and then obviously for some strange ass reason, I get the best spawn, which is, again, right next to where it actually has to go, so I don't have to spend 20 minutes searching for it and then escorting it. So, that's honestly kind of lucky. For futureness, I guess, if you guys want me to do other maps or even other games, comment that down below, because I'll willingly do them, or at least give them a shot. Oh, and then side note right here, you can see the true power of the Titan of downing me, even though it's Pack-a-Punched, which is fun. But yeah, if you guys want me to do other content, obviously comment that down below, because I'll at least give it anything a try, because games are getting pretty sparse at this current day and age, obviously, with it being the beginning of the year. Not many decent games come out, in my opinion. So yeah, any games, throw them down below. I'll give them a shot. Maybe do a video or two on them if I enjoy the game, and if not, then so be it. But right now, we're just gonna go with Black Ops 4, because next week is going to be Tag der Toten. Hopefully, if I can actually get that done. If not, I'll be coming up with something hopefully special in a sense. Right there, as you can see, we bullied Marlton into giving us the blue canister to give and put back in the transfusion. And then right here, we actually need to get a jolting jack to open up the servers. And you can actually see this guy cross-map me from the rooftop. And then this is where I actually put down the teleporters because it just saves me a bunch of time, and then I also use my specialist to just go even faster. And then obviously clearing that step pretty easily. The one thing I do enjoy about this Easter egg is how low of a round you can get, which is pretty damn funny because I think the lowest that I've personally done this is round 7. And then obviously right here you can also see me use my or temporal gift to get brain rot because this is the painting step. And I use the last bit of the zombies to get my paintings, and then obviously you can key these into Rushmore. Doesn't matter the code, or it doesn't matter the order that you put these in, just remember them, mark them down, and then obviously put them all into Rushmore. Doesn't matter the order again. And then I think actually no, that's me putting in the last one, and now it's generator step. And so this step again is also cheatable because right here you can see this is the same in every single game. So if you need help, right there gives you it. After you flip all the correct generators, go up and activate power again. And then again, one thing I hate is always going back to Rushmore. And then you're just going to activate these Atom robots. They're going to have a blue sparking head or neck. And then you're just going to simply activate them, have a little lockdown with them. I think it's for about a minute. And then after this, or after the minute, it is going to explode. And then you're just going to simply pick up the arm or the arms or the head. And right there you can see it actually exploded. And this guy dropped the arm, so that's the second one. This is the third and final Atom robot. So again, lockdowns, survive as much as you can, and I don't know what else to say. Level up your specialist weapon, I guess. I just personally use the Pathosaurus just to make life easy. So yeah, obviously that's the last one, grabbing the head, and then you're going to put it all into Peter McCain, which is actually this Atom robot sitting in front of the APD. Then you're going to retrieve the soul orb, and I hate this thing with a passion because if you're not, in a sense, directly on it, or at least in my opinion, it will not travel with you, which is annoying as hell because I couldn't get Rushmore to activate the slow zombies, which is pretty stupid because I put it in like twice or something like that, and it just did not work. So I don't know if I did something wrong, but you're just gonna simply escort that orb all the way into Peter McCain at the top of the APD. Then afterwards, you are pretty much at the boss fight, in which you just simply interact with this part, and then it is a soul box, which is weird for a boss fight to do this, especially when we just fought Pegasus and, in a sense, the zombie warlord. I forgot his actual name in Ancient Evil, or what his like actual name is supposed to be in, I think, Greek mythology. I could be wrong, but obviously after you kill enough people, Avogadro pops out of the APD, which is weird. Whenever this map first dropped and everyone was like, why the hell is he actually here in the first place, which threw me off, especially because that was the time when I was like getting heavy into the lore of zombies. After you do that and he says his few voice lines, you're obviously just going to again do another 4 soul boxes, in which the first one I always start off with is the storage one. And then one thing that you should always do is lead the Avogadro into the corner of the map, so whenever you complete the soul box, he doesn't steal your max ammos or carpenters because he will actually steal them, which is sad and unfortunate because that happened to me and my friend a while ago. And this last one, be very careful because the last one, or your last soul box, is going to be in the beds area, in which this map is, or this section is fully open to him to do his wipe attack, where he kind of like swims at you like the Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. So he will come flying at you occasionally, and then he can pretty much shoot you anywhere in this entire room. So just be very careful of that. Kind of lead him around as much as you can. And try not to die, because whenever I did this the first time solo, I died about at this point because I lost all of my self-revives because I'm a horrible zombies player. So be better than me in that aspect. And right here, after you're done with the beds, you're just going to simply shoot the Avogadro back into the APD, which is the weirdest boss fight that I've ever seen. Because honestly, this goes into probably the most pathetic boss fight that I've ever played. Because there's no boss to kill. Like, at least we got the Warden and the Werewolf and the Giant Giganese and Pegasus. And even goddamn 2 elephants and a giant eyeball. Like, all of that makes no sense to where, at least in Alpha, Omega, and Tog, we don't get a boss fight. Because these 2 maps are supposed to be like the ending of Zombies, which makes no sense of how that's how they end the Zombies storyline. So, obviously, the cutscene is going to play here in a few seconds. I wish you all the best. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Happy, Nikolai? Everything playing out as the Chronorium predicted.
We have what we came for. The elemental shard. Hooray for us! It's too late!
Maxis?
He knows what you're doing!
Who knows? Who does he speak of?
Dr. Monty.
What's happening, Nikolai?
You are too late.
Ah, shit. That's all we fucking need.
Hello, Samantha.
Who is the boy?
That would be us.
We're going to fight the war, Eddie. The great war. Then, we're going back to the house to kill him and burn it all to the ground. Agartha, the ether, the infinite, everything.
Well, if you guys did enjoy that video, you guys always know to like and subscribe as always. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.